going in. This is it. This is the winners bracket final standoff hardpoint. Your man that is going to be driving is the lovely man that's in front of me, which is Silverback, and we're going to get on board straight away. Who are we going to get on board with straight away?
I actually, to be honest with you, I'm going to run on with Jared.
You're going to run with Jared straight away. This is the side that he did get that massive kill streak on. That is the reason why you're going with Jared. But don't forget, guys, Infused as well, going to be absolutely, they're not going to make this easy, and honestly, it can go either way. We have seen Epsilon drop a few games earlier between TCM and TCM. Looked like they could have taken it, but Jared gets taken out straight away there by Jake. I don't know how, because it was almost completely invisible. And Infused on the hardpoint right now. Madcat in there as well. Gets a huge kill on Madcat. That is going to boost his confidence up as he goes on a 2-kill streak right now, waiting in that hardpoint, but does get taken out by Shane. They've got the opposite spawns now, which I'm not really sure is very good, but Shane goes in really hard on Jake right there. Fantastic switch over. Fantastic play.
I mean, let's look at this level that Shane is here. He's got the hardpoint. He's on a 2-kill streak. Okay, he's a kill and a bit away from a kill. Goes for a jump knife. Turns. Oh, he gets taken out. And it's Jerst that gets actually takes out the kill, and it's Madcat that gets taken out again, and Infused Jake and a big 2-kill streak. Man, this guy is absolutely on fire. He takes out Shane, he sits direct on the kebab shop. This guy is taking his hardpoint with a 3-kill streak, and it gets ended. That
was absolutely fantastic play there. Now, I just want to point out something. If you had a look at the early rotation there, they started rotating on 20 seconds left to go, and that is a very, very close hardpoint to trying to rotate to. So that was actually a really, really early rotation from there. Infused sticking in that hardpoint really well. They've got the really good spawns. Epsilon, right now, their strongest game mode, one of their strongest maps, are struggling to push Infused off of this hardpoint.
I mean, Vintage, we've seen his sniping skills, but he's actually shown how to rock an AR here. That M8A1 is...
Oh my God, Jake, you machine! He nearly got that flask cap. Madcat says no. I am one of the best ARs in the entire of the EU, and I'm going to show you why. But look at that. Infused still in this hardpoint, slowly pulling away that lead. And if you have a look at Infused right now, they are heading around. They are trying to get that early rotation, but there is one player waiting there, and that was Shane. Shane knows about that early rotation. He is that OBJ player, but it doesn't matter. He gets taken out anyway, and Epsilon and Infused are going to meet in this hardpoint together. Who is going to come out on strong? It's Madcat who comes out on strong first. Absolutely amazing play by him. Gets taken out himself, unfortunately, but Epsilon have the good spawns right now.
I mean, sitting with Shane here on the hardpoint. Now, Shane has, and what Epsilon do best is they defend from the outside. Shane is going to sit in here, as he always does, takes the hardpoint, and it's going to be the outside. And it's, if we have a look at Swanee here, he's taking a 4, and this is where the power comes in from Epsilon. You're going to see this guy totally dominate this section. He comes in, lovely jump shot, and it's a wall bang, and that guy has gone down quicker than a doner kebab on a Friday night.
Oh, dearie me, those puns, my friend. But he also got that lightning strike, which is going to be great for that open hardpoint that's going to be coming up in 2 hardpoints time. So the Epsilon team choosing not to rotate as early as they should have done, because Infused are setting up so strongly. Tommy, look at that. Tommy rotating right there. But bringing in that Hellstorm missile, which was a very big mistake because he gets absolutely no one. It wasn't an open hardpoint. Infused are set up on the next hardpoint. That nade going nowhere does get taken out by Madcat. I wish you could hear right now the banter that's going on between these two teams, because both teams are so pumped as Josh gets the kill on Jared. Swanee takes out Josh, and Jake gets a knife on Shane as well. I would have loved to have seen that. It doesn't matter anyway. Infused still with a good spawn. Epsilon trying to push up still. Of course, Epsilon are now ahead, but Infused are they're like pretty much all in or around that hardpoint.
It was the early rotation that Epsilon managed to gain those extra points to put them in lead. I think Infused rotated too early, allowing Epsilon to come in. However, Vintage comes in, takes the hardpoint on a 3 streak. I have to say, he's been an absolute rock throughout for Infused. Loving the gameplay. Tommy on a 3, and it's Infused. Jacob's actually on a 3 streak as well. The whole of Infused are absolutely buzzing. And guys, if you can't really describe the atmosphere from Infused at the moment. They've got nothing but class and skills, and it's Jake on the 4. He gets taken out, and it's Jared that takes the kill.
I did say, do not count Infused out. They are not going to make it easy for Epsilon, and Epsilon knew that from the very start. As Jared is sitting in this hard point, he gets those points, which is important because he is quite near those streaks. Jumping around, dodging around, YYing, he does get the kill. He's so close to streaks right now. Gets hit markers on the statue right there. Couldn't quite tell who that was. He does get the kill, which means he will actually have some streaks to talk about. He does have a Hellstorm missile, which is very useful indeed for this hard point. I think he's culled it in already. Who is he going to hit? No one. Epsilon not using their streaks wisely at all. He doesn't pick up anybody. So they've got to be more careful with the streaks. They can't just throw them away, as Epsilon are pulling back again. It is back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen, as that was a dirty kill by Mad Catz using the B23R, dropping down from top round there, waiting for the guy who's going to come around the corner, setting up on the next hard point. Infused are going to want to set up on that pretty quickly, but it doesn't matter. Shane going big on Jake right there.
The big thing here that I'm going to point out is that Epsilon have had 2 streaks. Both streaks have failed. They need to be more precise, more accurate, and take out these plays. You're going to see a rotation quite early if we run on with Vintage, as we see there. Vintage is going to get the kills. He comes out and it takes a lovely shot, and there's a return there.
Epsilon.
It's Epsilon coming.
Have you seen the defensive work they managed to do there? There was 3 seconds left before Epsilon started rotating. That's how good they are at defending. That's how good they are as a team, and you can see it works right there. However, because they were left it just that little bit too late, they are now on the back foot, and Infused are controlling this next hard point.
There we go. It's going to see a great blocked entry. You're not coming in. Infused are going to take
this. This is my house. This is my house.
Yeah, there is no way you're coming in unless you have a permit. And unfortunately, son, you do not have a permit.
He does not. But everything is going mad right now. Oh! Jerd picks up that final kill on his take. King Jerd clearing out that hard point. Doesn't get the kill, but he is weak as well. So this is going back and forth. This could not be closer right now. Epsilon, of course, are famous, infamous, in fact, for their strong hardpoint game, and of course their strong search and destroy game as well. I mean, they're strong across the board, but Infused giving them a massive run for their money on what is definitely their most favourable game type.
Well, let's be honest about it. When have you last seen Epsilon pushing a 149 to 131? Epsilon are 20 points down. We're heading into we're in the 4th minute. Surely, if these guys are going to hold the next 2 seconds, you're going to see on the rotation already. When the hard point pops up, let's have a look. Swaney gets taken out. It's down to Shane. Mad Catz sitting there, and they're just getting banged on. Tommy again takes the kill. This is an absolutely unbelievable performance. Infused
are so pumped right now. Really wish we could get some mics in those areas, but we can't, unfortunately. You could hear the shouting that's going on right now as Epsilon really do need to push into here. It is these stages that really matter the most, because right now Infused get turned on, Shane. That was absolutely magical from Tommy. Obviously, a really good pickup for the Infused team. As, like I said before, Infused are pulling ever so slowly away, and they've got the early rotation as well. Jerd's going to be looking to get in there to do some work, but gets taken out by Tommy. As I said, what an amazing pickup he was, hiding from those bullets right now, using his grenades to try and slow the advance of that almighty Epsilon squad. But it doesn't matter anyway, because as I said, you gotta get in the hard point to win, and that is something that Epsilon just aren't doing right now.
I mean, Epsilon are sitting really late on the last hard point. They're grabbing those extra 10 seconds.
Look at that spawn. Oh my god, that spawn is depressing.
It's so bad. I mean, there is just nothing that Epsilon seem to be doing that's pushing Infused out. Infused are rotating early. They're blocking them out. Even though we see, if we see Josh there, he's still on the hard point. 2 kill streak. And it's only Shane that managing to pull those 2. He's down already. It's Mad Catz left on. It's down again. It's Jerd. It's all over the place. It's been like this throughout the whole match.
Let's have a look at those scores right now. I think the ladies and gentlemen at home would love to see the scores. So we'll have a look at the Infused team right now. Nearly all of them going positive. 27 to 24. That's big for him. Jerd on 21 to 28.
I have to point
Swanee, 25 to 15. That is the best kill-death ratio we have seen at the moment.
Look at the defends that we've got here from Jake. It's 5 captures, 5 defends. We dropped down, it's Jers with 7 defends. When was the last time you saw a player with such 7 defends and running on a streak?
Now, what can I say? I know what this is going to happen here. This is going to come down to the very last hard point, as we don't actually see that very much with Team Epsilon, but they're going to have to push. They're going to have to bring out, as Infused Josh just takes down Jerd, saying, you're not King Jerd, I'm going to become the king. King Josh now, apparently.
I mean, we're looking at 199 to 187. We're going to run down here. We're going to look at Shane, and we're going to run through. This is really important. We're coming into the last seconds. We're on 47
that trophy system defense. That was so close.
This could see an amazing comeback.
Look at it, right. Epsilon are now ahead with 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. It is going to go down. Josh, oh my god, this is going to go down to the last hard point. Mad Catz pulling out his guns, making sure that he gets in there. Honestly, Epsilon need to work it. They've got 2 on the hard point, but it doesn't matter. Infused are playing so well right now. 1 Infused player on the hard point, 1 Epsilon. Infused Josh takes them out. Another Epsilon player, and there's another kill. There's 3 on that hard point. It's so close right now, it can still go either way. It is Jerd getting the 3-piece. Oh my god, you monster.
I mean, what can you say to a game that says everything itself? You're looking at 206 to 210.
Oh dear, that was a massive mistake there from Shane. He started reloading in the middle of firing, and there was nothing he could do there to pull off that attack. And Epsilon finally have got an early rotation, but it's 1 man on his own defending that hard point. It's Swanee. He does manage to pick up the kill on Tommy. Josh takes out Swanee as well. He's got those streaks. There's 3 on the hard point. To me, it looks like they might be able to hold out to the last second. They have been really good on this hard point so far this game, and it's pulling out slowly further and further away out of Epsilon's grasp. and it's about to become mathematically impossible for them to win
And
quite soon, but it doesn't matter anyway. I think Infused are going to take this. They managed to beat Epsilon at their own game, which is hard point.
It's game over. GG, my word, Infused. If you want to make a mark, son, you've just done that.
You have just done that. That Infused are going to be riding so high. They have just beaten Epsilon at their best game time, and we're going to move into S&D, and the S&D game is going to be on my absolutely favorite map of all time for S&D, which is Express. 248 to 210, Epsilon got beaten at their most favorite and most favored game type.
Even to the map.
The map, it's one of the favorite maps in the entire Call of Duty history.
When you look at this at 248 to 210, not only have Infused done something that no other team has done at this event, TCM have been close, they've taken a round here.
TCM have taken hardpoint off Epsilon once.
But how close was that?
That was incredibly close. Look at the score for Josh. He's pulling I can't know, you guys can't see it right now, 6,000 points in a 4v4. That is an amazing score from Josh. Jake as well, 5,200 points. And I just wanted to say that for those two top players, Josh and Jake, none of the Epsilon squad, not Jerd, not Mad Cat, didn't even get close.
No, the top player there was Jerd with 4,750. I mean, that's a respectable score.
That is a respectable score, but
that's
obviously
nowhere near.
that's nowhere near 6,075 points. So